Going second against water. Never fun, but I guess it depends on like the variant. I'm just not a fan of like, did their Misty hit 2 heads and I just auto lose? Like, but maybe I'm just salty. We're going second, so we have energy advantage, but if we don't see Geodude, it doesn't like count for much. Okay, that's interesting. I'm personally a fan of the Magikarp that like gets the hell out of the way. Pokeball, okay. Okay, so he's playing a 1-1. There's the Graveler, so we're forced to Oak here. I mean, yeah, research. Which means even if we see him only, we can't punish him. But if this is a Geodude, I'm okay. Let's go, okay. Let's go Geodude, give him an energy. And part of me doesn't even like care to put Dread, but I guess just to lower the hand size. Like I kind of don't want to clog the bench. But at the same time, I guess this protects him from Sabrina, and by him I mean like my Geodude. And next turn, if he doesn't evolve this Magikarp, we're able to Graveler knock it out with Leaf. And we have the perfect curve to go Graveler next turn, and then Golem Brock into the, yeah. And he's like, unless, again, barring a Misty, we're way ahead in terms of energy. Did I speak too soon? I did not. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Like I said, perfect curve. I wonder if he's gonna. He should. Yeah. I'm like, even if he doesn't have, especially since he sees that we're on fighting, he wants to like avoid getting him only. But we are gonna be able to get the knockout on Magikarp. Let's go Graveler here. Okay, we got the first point, and then again, barring a second Misty that gives him enough energy, we're gonna be swinging with Golems as soon as next turn. And technically, if this Misty only gets 1 heads, we're still good because he'll go up to 3 and pass, and then from then on, our ability protects us from Gyarados' attack. No Misty. Alright, GG's. Let's go Golem. Brock, which I wish I had a full art. When trading's when trading's a thing, man, you bet hopefully it makes it like attainable. I want to get my Brock full arts, I want to get all my trainers full arts. Alright, GG's. That's the deck at its peak. Alright, decent. We do want to see Geodude, but decent start. And Marshadow makes it where like, if they try to beat down Drotagon, we have a way to like clap back. Research. We would really like this to get Geodude. It did not, okay. Loki, I'm gonna throw in him only just for if he likes Sabrina's to keep the Marshadow out of the front line. But to an extent, it doesn't even like matter in this case. We just really need to see Geodude. As long as we see Geodude next turn, we're fine. In terms of like our curve. Because Next turn's like the first time we could actually put energy. If we don't see Geodude, we're like significantly behind. Not like, oh, we lost type of behind, but yeah. Unfortunate. Yeah, let's go energy here and pass. Realistically, he would build up the Mewtwo without attacking. Like, there's no reason for him to attack you. Yeah. It also kind of reveals that he has the Gardevoir. I guess I'll put it here. It doesn't really matter. There's a second Mewtwo. Yeah, he's seen a good chunk of his deck. Oh, he did not have the Gardevoir, but still. Look who decided to join the party. We got here, not much after that, fast turn. So next turn we go to 2 energy, and then we can finally attack the following turn. Which we have a pretty good line to get there. Oh, he did not attack again. Okay. Like, you have to kill him at some point, man. I wonder what his plan is. We also have the Geo, so if he does decide to attack Druddigon, we have a my bad, excuse me. Yeah, if he attacks Druddigon, we have a way to get him to the 130 mark. Okay, he blued, which means we no longer have the 130, mainly because we can't Brock. Yeah, we never had the 130. Realistically, if he hits 150, we could minus it with the Golem. So now we have 2 options, which is smack him for 90 and then try to one-shot. Yeah, let's go with the Marshadow. I know we're able to attack next turn with Golem, but hitting for 110 and then taking like massive damage doesn't help us in any way. Meanwhile, doing it like this kind of sets us up in a better position. Because we don't mind losing this, and then he's going to have a hard time building back up to another 150 attack. We're not on Sabrina or nothing, so it's not like we could sneak. We can't sneak in a win, but... But like here, unless he has Gardevoir, which you would assume he does, with 4 cards left in deck, we're getting like hella lucky. Yeah, he has the Gardevoir. Giovanni, oh no, the type advantage also works for him. Yeah, maybe we're gonna get punished mainly because we can't kill fast enough. If we had another like Golem built up, we at least had the ability to for him to like Sabrina and sneak in the win. Because now he's gonna go, assuming he draws Gardevoir, he goes to 3 energy, smacks for 20, puts us to 140. But what doesn't matter. What matters is that the following turn he gets to 4 energy before we could kill him. So I think I played it wrong. I think it would have been better to like tank with Golem and have the point and then keep Marshadow on the back for like the following. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I understand myself. Jinx is kind of scary here too. It would deal how much? Because it's not letting me. Okay, 30 plus 20. It's hitting for like 110, I think. This also makes sense. Giovanni here doesn't make as much sense. But he hasn't played Sabrina, which is what I was scared of, and it's what we're going to lose to. So yeah, I messed up by putting more shadow in like harm's way. Actually, would it be a draw? I should hold the Geo just in case. Like I should have held the Geo for the Mew, like if that's what he ends up like backing up to. But I kind of wanted to put him in range where if he does Sabrina, the Druddigon like takes Mewtwo with him. At least that's the mentality I was going with. And Mewtwo players shouldn't be on potion. It might be me coping, but like my list doesn't have potion, like the Mewtwo list I've used. With like Mythical Slab and like there's just like no space for it in my opinion. X speed is interesting. You just go into Mew. But he saw that I played Giovanni, so it's kind of interesting choice to do so. Maybe the last card in his deck is the potion. I really don't know. He has 2 cards left. Wait a minute, we just beat him with him only. Well, he was there since like turn 1, I think. I'm not even gonna flex on this guy. Let's just take the W. Get over here. If I was in an editing channel like that, I would just add in the Scorpion and alright, going second. And we open Geodude. Unfortunately, he's going to be in the front line, but we do have Brock and we have Graveler, so against Abra, okay. This is a little different. We do get punished by Alakazam because we build up so much energy on our attacker. As greedy as it is, I hope I draw into a second Geodude or like a leaf, like I don't know. Mythical Slab, hoping more than just Mewtwo. He hit there. Another Mythical Slab, which also hit. Okay. So we have the whole line. It's just a matter of who gets there first, I guess. Well, we do threaten the Abra on the front line already. Like next turn, Gravity will take care of that. Luckily, we have Perfect Curve. So we actually might beat him to it, but... because we already knocked out the Abra. It's literally like a battle. The battle of the non-EX. Alright, so we force out the Kadabra. Which at most he could get to 2 energy, and Alakazam needs 3. I just don't remember how much life Alakazam has. Okay, he might back up into that. Yeah. He wasn't expecting a Mew. I wonder. Yeah, he's probably gonna go for the draw, which also slows down the Kadabra. Okay, that's one turn that he didn't use energy on that. Okay, Marshadow is decent. Definitely go Golem. Definitely make him live. I guess since we have 4 energy here, it doesn't matter if we put Marshadow. This feels like we've got it in the bag. It helps that we got perfect curve. It does not always happen. I know this is gonna be like a highlight video. But man, when it happens, it feels really good. So we're a Geo away from the victory, and there we go. GG's to our opponent. This is gonna feel scripted, man. The way we are going first, unfortunately, so it's not the perfect curve, but it's pretty close to it. Unfortunately, it's against green, which will punish us rather quickly, especially when they have their perfect curve. Let's see, kind of hoping for another Geodude so that we could build that one up in the background instead. Marshadow, I guess it's kind of a threat. A leaf here would have been nice too. At least he can't hit us next turn. So if we see leaf, we will 100% use it and start building up Geodude in the back. Yeah, because one heads from Celebi knocks out a Geodude, so if we can't get Geodude out of there, I don't think I'll waste my energy building him up. And there he goes. I guess I could risk it. Like, there's no reason not to make him a Graveler. Well, besides the fact that it takes even harder to back out. There's like many ways to go about this, and none of them feel quite right. Like, the only way I went, you know what? I always say, let's play to our outs. Is this our out though? No, I think, yeah, we just gotta go build up Marshadow. And there's no reason not to do this. Not ideal. Like, the only way we get punished by this is if we draw a leaf next. Like, first of all, if he doesn't hit double heads, and second of all, if we draw a leaf next turn. Okay, so 2 tails and a leaf is the only way my play was incorrect. Realistically, most plays are right now are like futile. Like, we're gonna explode. Okay, so the first part happened. If we draw a leaf off the top, I would get punished. Okay, so hopefully this is Geodude again, and we can start building up the one in the back. That's rough. That's rough. That's rough. No reason not to commit to it. It's gonna become like wait, we won't be able to attack. Yeah, okay, whatever. Play to our outs. Play to our outs. Let's play to our outs. Basically, our out being Brock next turn, and again a bunch of tails from his side and drawing Brock. That's like our outs. This game would be completely different if we had the Geodude in the bench rather than up front, but if we're looking at positives, he doesn't have the superior line. So, like on curve, I mean. Because clearly he has Sniper right there. So, what way do we survive? We died at 3 heads. So we survive it. That's... I can't make this up. There's another Brock. Okay. So we do have the option to back out. Like, I could dump this energy here and drop down to the Dragon and then slowly start building them up again. And that's what we'll do. And we'll put the second Drud just in case there's Sabrina. Alright, so the game plan being, if he hits this Dragon and knocks it out, Marshadow returns the favor with Giovanni. If he doesn't knock out Dragon, we just start building up Golem slowly. Regardless of how he goes about it, he either gives us time or we revenge kill the Celebi. Thanks to the Geo in our hand. I wonder if he's like seeing the writing on the wall. 2 heads and we get to knock down their Celebi. Their first one. That's 1 head. That one didn't even seem like it flipped. Okay. He does deserve it. He did. He had flipped 5 tails at this point. And now Marshallow's gonna show him who's boss. And Brock is gonna get us ramping the golem eventually. Not yet. Let's go with Giovanni here. And this is for our boy Judd, dude. 110. 2 points. And now it's a battle of like who gets more heads now again. Luckily though, if he does not get if he doesn't knock out our Marshadow, we get to go bounce back to Druid while we build up Golem. Unfortunately, this guy's building up. So this is our best bet of surviving a turn against the Celebi. He did get 5 tails in a row. Will he get 5 heads in a row? Clearly, I'm hoping for not 5 heads in a row. I already forgot what the latter and the former was. I'm talking a lot. I don't know. Just 1 tails. Just give me a tails. 1 tails. We're in it. The 50-50, which is what should happen most of the time. 50-50, so we're able to back out into Druid while we build up Golem. So back out to Druid. And we Brock. As well as give him this energy. We're still a couple turns removed from being able to hit him with Golem, and we're out of Brocks. So we're not in the clear. And I'm assuming he has Superior because of how many turns he's done nothing. I'm assuming what he was missing was the Servine. Yeah, so now he's gonna go to 6 flips, and we explode to the 2 of them. And we don't have enough energy on the Golem, so Sabrina, okay. We can't give him Golem, so just take Marshadow. Or wait, oh damn, we almost were able to like return the favor again. That Sabrina actually saved him because we were about to do the same thing we just did. Actually, no, we didn't have the second Geo. We're not playing a second Geo, as you can see like down below on the list. Why I put Golem in the front? I guess it just mathematically I don't know why I did that actually. Now I'm thinking about it. I think I was talking so much that I just punted. Like we survived the hit, but it's not like we're gonna be able to attack anytime soon. Realistically, don't know why I did that. How many? He's used only 1 Sabrina. Potion won't get us there. He's only at 1 point though. And we already used the leaf. Okay, I'm not. This sounds crazy, but we gotta hope on 0. Actually, no, yeah, 40 and 60 makes no difference. I'm punting out like up the wazoo. Had we had the leaf before the research, we would have been able to bounce back and slow it down just a little bit. Yeah, we gotta hope for 0. Hope for 8. Just a chance of hope for 8. The potion was irrelevant. I shouldn't have a potion there. Can we get the 0 for 8? That's the big question here. We almost pulled this one out though. Despite the... Had I not had to switch Golem out of there, we would have still been in. Or we would have had it like a lot earlier. Yeah, GG's. Yikes. Poor Golem, dude. 220, I think that is. Yeah. We'll... Alright, going first versus water. And we got the perfect curve. The amount of times that I've actually opened this is honestly pretty surprising. Okay, I thought it was water. Apparently it's gonna be the dual type, the Jodagon deck. And quite unfortunately, we don't have a way of like, we didn't draw this the other way around. Because he's clearly gonna go Eevee and, well, not clearly, but ideally, like realistically, he's gonna go Eevee and just try to roll as many heads as possible. Hopefully it doesn't get enough to kill us, but time will tell. We do smack for, Eevee for 40, not that it's like worth keeping in. Like if we draw Leaf, we're gonna need you to do the hell out of there. Oh, we got Eevee the hell out of there. Okay, we take that, we take that. Honestly, I was worried, but I guess now we don't have to be. We have two options, which is being aggressive with Froakie, which I think he gave us like an opening to do so. But I also believe the right play is to build up the one in the back. Like, yeah, he has Jodagon. Yeah, he's gonna have. Well, the way he played it out, it doesn't seem like he's gonna have the Froakie line anytime soon. Like, I don't know why he put him in harm's way. Again, with research, it could be anything. Valuing Vaporeon, like being in the bench, that makes sense as well. But point is like we get to one shot all these things. If we do get Leaf though, I will get Jodagon out of there. Graveler gives us like more HP, so might as well. However, yeah, like if he goes into Greninja, he could knock out the Graveler, which would be a misplay from his part, but I wouldn't be mad about it. Okay. Misty here, as the current board state, doesn't really do much against us. It's just the fact that Vaporeon could dance with the energy that kind of sucks. I kind of want this Graveler to go, honestly. We'll go Golem here. Might as well put the second Golem. And we're already in energy and a Brock to make this Golem live, so let's start fueling this one. And we could hold the potion. We're in no rush to do either of these. There's the Gyarados. There's Misty once again. We've already seen a Misty that gave three heads to a Magikarp. Well, now we've seen two of them do it. I think this forces him to do it. Potion's not necessary because if he ends up going into the Gyarados, we explode anyways. Regardless of the Misty, he had the energy to start playing around with. There's the Greninja. So he gets to knock out our Golem if he wants to. Decides to leave the Gyarados alive. Okay. I mean, not alive, I mean in the back. Clearly it's alive. So the potion would have mattered, but not really, because all that changes is like the order in which he does things. The good thing is that we're going to be able to get Greninja 1 offline. The bad thing is that he's like one step away from setting up another one. We got the research that we're not going to use this turn. We got this and Brock. We knock out Greninja. Then we survive the Gyarados attack. And we're able to build up Marshadow on the back. Granted, if the Gyarados doesn't snipe our energy. Mathematically, it's going to be like 50-50. Well, literally 60-40 if he applies it. Now, why would he do this? I guess to put us in range of the Gyarados. Especially if the unknown card is a Greninja. We know he has a basic and an unknown. And it's crazy, we almost built up 2 golems this game. Like, we did play 2 golems, but I mean, like, we almost had 2 that were able to attack. Interesting choice, we're 100% always sending Dread. We've yet to see a Leaf, which we played 2 of, so... And we're down to 8 cards. So we have a 25% chance of seeing it next turn. Bills of Gyarados, which makes sense. The math doesn't change though. He could have another Sabrina though. If he has another Sabrina, we definitely explode too. But we know the last card in his hand is basic. Okay, let's remember that. Regardless of how the next turn pans out, right? Yeah, second research doesn't do anything for us. The energy did come off the Gyarados, by the way, so we're able to like technically build up Marshadow. There's the double leaf that doesn't matter, but okay, so this top deck, if it's Sabrina, we lose. If it's anything else, we're in a position where he has to like start mixing stuff around. And we do have the potion if his plan is to like Greninja to death. And he just punted all his energy. Does he think he's gonna slowly kill the Marshadow? What's his win condition right now? He like threw it away. Yeah, GG's. What's good, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? Men still here. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. This little ending section is basically just for me to describe what the entire game session was. I played 10 games with this deck. I went 7-3. 3 of my losses, 2 of them were Celebi, and 2 of them, not including one of the Celebis, was based to like completely breaking, like not seeing Geodude or having to put Geodude in the front line and not seeing a way to put him back, while like my opponent built up and just dealt too much damage for me to like build up my golem or like put any threat. But as a whole, the deck is really strong. I played against I have it right in front of me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Gyarados. Not sure how many made it into the total video. I'm doing this before I actually edit all the gameplay together. Yeah, 4 Gyarados. We won all of them, and that's with Misty hitting 3 heads, with Misty hitting 0 heads. Like, this deck has a really good matchup against water in general, mainly due to the secondary effect of Golem's attack. That -30 does like a world of a difference in those matchups, and in many matchups as well. The fact that it hits 120, you add in Giovanni or the Dragon, like the Dragon's Rough Skin, and you're knocking out the likes of, well, Pikachu dies with a weakness, but you're beating a Starmie, you're beating a Celebi, you're beating a lot of mons that are in this game, right? Even when it comes to Mewtwo, the Dragon puts you in line where like a Geo with Golem gets to do the knockout. I also had a game where Dragon, like Giovanni is like so important for even like Marshadow. Like, I was playing a Celebi, and one of my knockouts was Celebi hitting into Dragon and then just Geoing the Marshadow for like the kill. So this deck, like, again, and to describe like the very subjective, very opinionated like stats that I put, this deck is really strong. But the fact that you cap out at 120 is a good thing and also a bad thing, because you're not like Mewtwo. That Mewtwo is what I would give like a 5 or 4.5, and then like Charizard would be a 5 because it just knocks out like anything that's in front of it. Celebi is almost like somewhere in the middle there too, so it's not quite there. Like, the 120 is really strong, but the Geo does get you to a lot of numbers, or you have to play or hope for the Dragon. Then there's also the speed is really slow. You're depending on stage 3. If you don't see any of the key pieces, you don't win. Not only are you depending on the 3 stages, or I guess yeah, the 3 stages, you're also depending on Brock to get you there. Like again, in the replays you'll see I actually opened the like perfect curve quite a lot, especially going second. You want to go second with this deck. With that being said, and then defense is just that secondary ability of Golem plus Drotagon just being the wall that it is, and Marshadow Revenge and him only like everything in this deck works like so well in tandem with like what you're lacking in offense. This deck definitely has defensively. And well, yeah, if you enjoyed the deck breakdown here at the end, or just the gameplay, or if you even got to this part, please consider liking and subscribing, and stay pro.